The common hippopotamus, Hippopotamus amphibius, or hippo, is a large, mostly herbivorous mammal in sub-Saharan Africa, and one of only two extant species in the family Hippopotamidae, the other being the pygmy hippopotamus, Choeropsis liberiensis or Hexaprotodon liberiensis. The common ancestor of whales and hippos split from other even-toed ungulates around. The hippopotamus is a highly aggressive and unpredictable animal and is ranked among the most dangerous animals in Africa. The most recent theory of the origins of Hippopotamidae suggests that hippos and whales shared a common semi-aquatic ancestor that branched off from other artiodactyls around.
All branches of the amphicodons, except that which evolved into Hippopotamidae, became extinct during the Pliocene without leaving any descendants. A rough evolutionary lineage can be traced from Eocene and Oligocene species, Anthracotherium and Elomerix, to the Miocene species Hippopotamus and Liberiensis, and the very latest amphicodons in the Pliocene. While hippopotamid species spread across Asia and Europe, no hippopotamuses have ever been discovered in the Americas, although various amphicodon genera emigrated into North America during the early Oligocene. Taxonomists disagree whether or not the modern pygmy hippopotamus is a member of Hexaprotodon, an apparently paraphyletic genus, also embracing many extinct Asian hippopotamuses, that is more closely related to Hippopotamus or of Choeropsis, an older and basal genus. Isolated members of Malagasy hippopotamus may have survived in remote pockets. In 1976, villagers described a living animal called the killer Pilipid Sophie, which may have been a Malagasy hippopotamus.
When hippos emerge from the water to graze, they do so individually. 4 of RP hippopotamuses appear to communicate vocally, through grunts and bellows, and they may practice echolocation, but the purpose of these vocalizations is currently unknown. Hippos have the unique ability to hold their heads partially above the water and send out a cry that travels through both water and air. Individuals respond above and underwater. Studies of hippos in Zambia and South Africa also showed evidence of births occurring at the start of the wet season.
The young often rest on their mothers' backs when the water is too deep for them, and they swim underwater to suckle. Nile crocodiles, lions and spotted hyenas are known to prey on young hippos. 273 of RP 118 of RP. However, due to their aggression and size, adult hippopotamus are not usually preyed upon by other animals. Cases where large lion prides or cooperating groups of Nile crocodiles have successfully preyed on adult hippopotamus have been reported. Crocodiles are frequent targets of hippo aggression, probably because they often inhabit the same riparian habitats. Crocodiles may be either aggressively displaced or killed by hippopotamuses. 3 species of hippopotamus, the European hippopotamus H. All 3 species became extinct before the last glaciation.
A red hippo represented the ancient Egyptian god Set. Set's consort Tuwaret was also seen as part hippo and was a goddess of protection in pregnancy and childbirth, because ancient Egyptians recognized the protective nature of a female hippopotamus toward her young. Later rock paintings and engravings showing hippos being hunted have been found in the mountains of the Central Sahara dated from 4,000 to 5,000 years ago near Janat in the Tassili-Najjar Mountains. One of RP. The ancient Egyptians recognized the hippo as a ferocious denizen of the Nile. The oldest hippo ever recorded was called Tonga. Hippopotamus amphibius was widespread in North Africa and Europe during the Eocene and late Pleistocene until about 30,000 years ago.